So hello all, this is Vasiki from Computer Science and Engineering Department from SNSCT. So in this video we are going to discuss about the case study on data visualization. Okay. So our students going to explain about data visualization. So the members are Vishalini, Vishnu Nivasini, Vikram, Mithun, Mohammad Hasik and Pratik Udayam. So now our students going to explain about data visualization concepts.
So ma'am, I'm going to say about time series in data visualization. Time series is nothing but it is a sequence of data which can be collected or recorded or observed. So there are two types of time series in data visualization, namely continuous time series data and discrete time series data. In continuous time series data, it is referred as measurements or the observations. For example, we can say it stock market and temperature data like that, which can be only observed and measured. Discrete time series data is nothing but it is also measured and observed, but in a very limited specific values. For example, we can say binary data. Either it can be the outcomes of the binary data, either it would be ones or in zeros. And another example we can say a rating scale. So these time series data are represented in many other ways. For example, histogram and bar charts and so on. So the best platform to use the time series data and data visualization is Tableau, which is a open application. We can use it 24/7. And another is Microsoft Power BI and another is R programming.
Now I am going to talk about map visualization. Map visualization is analysis and design of a concept of map, which we can use. Latitude and longitude are mainly used for the measurement of maps. Latitudes are the horizontal lines and longitudes are the vertical lines. In maps there are certain types. It's a point map. First one, point map is used to show where the data is a series of points. In this, if for example, if there is a certain accident in a certain place, if that is marked as a point, and if that point we used to use the map to which point we are going to do. That is known as point map. The line map. Line map is a certain series of lines. For example, if Google Map where there is a line from source to destination, that is known as line map. Regional map. Regional map are certain regions where we can see for example, if the rainfall regions means the more the rainfall, the darker regions, the lower the rainfall, the lower regions. The colors are represented in such a way. For example, flow of rainfalls, weather conditions, that's all known as regional maps. Flow maps are used to represent the flow of the map. For example, live data such as live maps. Custom maps are designed for our own customs. That is known as custom maps. For example, we are need a map in for certain conditions. So that's where custom map is used. So some maps are used to. For maps, we at least need 2 points, and then only we can see create a curve map. If there is only 1 point, then we cannot draw a curve. So the x-axis and y-axis are used, and for 1 point, for 2 points we used x comma y. For example, 5 comma 6. Then only we can use to mark the 5 in x-axis and 6 in y-axis. So we cannot use 1 point. We at least need 2 points to show the curve. This is called curve fitting.
Okay, I guess today I am going to say about correlation. What the definition of the correlation is, it used to measure the directions and the strength of the pair of two devices. Its range is become -1 to 0 and 0 to +1. Its -1 is negative correlation. Its 0 is there is no correlations between the two pair of devices. Is the +1, there is a positive correlation. Okay, for example, if we draw a graph, we take an imaginary line. The above of the imaginary lines are a positive correlations. The pair which is on the line, which called as a no correlations 0, and below the line there is a negative correlations. Okay, there are two types of correlations. These are positive correlation and negative correlations. In positive correlations, they are subdivided into three types. There are strong positive correlation, medium positive correlation, and a low positive correlation. Likewise, the negative correlations is also taken into three types. There are also a strong negative correlation, medium negative correlation, and a low negative correlation. We need a real-time example. We can take a cricket score. If one team is scored at 300, if the second team is scored below 300, they are the losers. If they score approximate to 300, the match has been drawn. If that second team scores 301, they are the winning positions. These are the real-time example of correlations.
Myself, I am going to explain about the stock and flow data. Generally, most of the economic variables in the world right now are studied through stock and flow data. Stock data is referred to measuring the quantity of the data through a specific period of time, where stock data is referred to as measuring the quantity of data through in a specific period of time. Stock data, for example, the flow data, we can say stock market as the best example. In flow data, we can take in stock data, we can take distance between the 2 points. Thank you.
So, my name is Mohammed Arshad. I'm going to talk about why data visualization is important. So, data visualization provides an easy and efficient way to communicate data in the form of visual representation using graph or charts. So, this also helps the businesses to pinpoint the customer satisfactions or dissatisfactions. So this also makes data more memorable for the stakeholders, and so the main advantages are that it helps to make faster decisions and to gather information quickly, and this also helps us to move on to the next step. So these are the main points.
Myself, Parthiv, I'm here to talk about the benefits of data visualization. As we all know now, data visualization. Data visualization is the representation of data or information in the form of chart. The benefits of data visualization simplifies complex data, reveals patterns and trends, aids in decision making, helps in decision making, improves retention and engagement, increases accessibility, predictive analysis, and helps in storytelling, increases productivity, risk management also real-time monitoring, real-time monitoring.
In this case study, we are talking about the time series and the time series and the mapping and mere correlations and the flow data and stock data, and they are their advantages. So we are in this case study, we hope that we all know about the data visualization topics.